President Trump held a much-anticipated phone conversation with Chinese President Xi Jinping on Thursday, focused almost entirely on trade, with the leaders agreeing to have their reps meet soon and laying the groundwork for more bilateral talks. "I just concluded a very good phone call with President Xi of China, discussing some of the intricacies of our recently made and agreed to trade deal," Trump wrote on Truth Social at the conclusion of the 90-minute chat. "There should no longer be any questions respecting the complexity of rare earth products," he added, describing the call as reaching a good conclusion for both countries. The control of rare earth elements by China had become a major hurdle in the trade talks, the Post previously reported, with Beijing refusing to lower its export restrictions. China controls the global share of several critical elements that are vital for the production of smartphones, drones, electric cars, and more, causing national security concerns that Beijing may halt all exports and cripple the U.S. economy. Trump had fumed Friday over China's behavior, writing on Truth Social, "The bad news is that China, perhaps not surprisingly to some, has totally violated its agreement with us. So much for being Mr. Nice Guy." As presidents of two great nations, this is something that we both look forward to doing, Trump wrote of the prospective China visit. The conversation was focused almost entirely on trade. Nothing was discussed concerning Russia, Ukraine, or Iran. "We had a very good conversation," Trump later told reporters in the Oval Office. "It's very complex stuff and we straightened it out." The president previously told a Post reporter in the Oval Office that he would be nice to China and not play hardball in his talks, scoffing at the idea that he would mention the COVID-19 pandemic. The two leaders have sparred for months over trade, but had yet to speak one-on-one amid the escalating tensions. Last month, Trump sent U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer and Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent to Switzerland, where the U.S. struck an initial tariff deal with China, lowering the duty rate on Beijing imports to 30% from as high as 145%.